welcome back to my channel. We are going to do a guided meditation today. This one, we are going to call forward our heart's deepest desire and create a pathway. Notice the obstacles along the path and dissolve them. So oftentimes the biggest obstacle is more of the belief system or the energetics. When we clear that, very rapidly things can align in our lives and drop into place. So this is an assistance to getting you to where you want to go faster. So go ahead and get comfortable. Make sure you are not driving and that you're somewhere where you can close your eyes and totally drop into relaxation and this visualization. So go ahead and start by taking a couple deep breaths. I like to stretch a little bit. Feel free to stretch. Get your body in a good, comfortable position. And just start to exhale all of the stress in your life. Inhale a cleansing breath and exhale out the stress. Inhale peace. Exhale stress. Inhale light. Exhale the darkness. We're going to start first by wiggling the toes. Just grant yourself permission as you wiggle the toes to then let them completely drop into relaxation and total stillness. Feel free to rotate the ankles. Let any of the energy or the stuck emotion trapped in the ankles, let it release, and then be very still. Continue to move your way up the body. Notice the lower legs. Imagine releasing or dissolving any pain or stuck energy in the low legs. And then let it completely dissolve and drop into peace. Move up into the knees. Feel free to wiggle the knees if you need to. And then grant permission for them to become very heavy. You can even imagine that you're laying on a beach and someone pours warm white sand over the lower extremities. Move up into the upper thighs. Gather up any stuck energy, release it. You can pull it down and out the bottom of the feet, whatever calls to you. And then imagine warm white sand being pushed over the upper legs. Letting the legs become very heavy, dropping deeper and deeper into relaxation. Completely letting go. The legs hold the energy of moving you through life, so grant them permission to be still. Let them know there's nowhere to go right now. That you are in the right place at the right time, doing the energetic work to unlock your life. Again, grant those legs permission to become very heavy, very still, then be wrapped up in a cocoon within Mother Earth, within that warm sand. Moving up into the hips, the lower belly, gathering up any stuck and stagnant energy, releasing it out the body. You can imagine it just oozes out, melts out the body. And then warm white sand being pushed over the hips and the belly. Moving up into the upper belly, Imagine any darkness dissolving away. Just falling out of the body onto the ground, dissolving away. Completely releasing. And then warm white sand coming over the entire torso, the upper belly, the stomach. Moving up into the heart space, the lungs, gathering up any heartache, any heartbreaks, any sorrow, sadness in the upper body. Feel free to take a deep breath here, gathering up all of that energy. As you exhale, imagine that it removes out the breath. Just releasing out the exhale, removing those heartbreaks and those heartaches from the body, granting it permission to leave, knowing that your exhale is Mother Earth's inhale. She knows exactly what to do with it. It's a beautiful exchange. And let that energy release. And then again, imagine warm white sand being pushed over the torso, the upper body, the heart, the lungs, the rib cage. Even imagine the body being filled with sand, becoming very, very heavy, very still, resting in peace. Imagine that the palms open up and you can squeeze out all of the energy, stuck and stagnant energy in the arms. Your arms hold the energy of showing up and serving others. So imagine you can release all of that. Send it back to Mother Earth. Any frustrations when it comes to holding space for others, just let that go back to Mother Earth. And then again, imagine warm white sand being pushed over the arms, dropping you deeper and deeper into relaxation, letting the arms become very heavy, letting the shoulders drop, letting the entire body let go. Imagine that your neck becomes limp and loose like rubber bands, and that your head can float like a helium balloon. Just perfectly floating in place. Imagine as you breathe in, you gather up all of the stuck and stagnant energy in the upper body, in the head and the neck, and exhale out the mouth. Again, letting the head become totally weightless and the neck become very relaxed, limp and loose like rubber bands. Imagine the top of the head opening up and warm liquid light pouring in high from the heavens, just washing through the body, clearing and cleansing the brain, washing through the eyes, the ears, the mouth, the nose, the throat, repairing and restoring you back to regulation, back to safety, back to perfect health. Allowing your eyes to see clearly this world, your ears to hear, your mouth to speak what you really mean. Allow again that white light to pour through, down through the shoulders, removing the burdens off of your shoulders, washing through the arms, restoring you back to a healthy way of relating with others and serving in this world. Washing through the heart, reigniting the heart back to safety, washing, clearing, and cleansing out the nervous system, allowing you to feel safe on earth, walking through life. Imagine it washing through the stomach, clearing out fear, clearing out worry, clearing out grief, washing through the stomach, the intestines, the reproductive organs, the hips, the legs, the knees, the lower legs, ankles, feet, toes. Just let that white light high from the heavens pour all the way through the body and down. Imagine roots coming out the bottom of the feet, going down into Mother Earth, anchoring you both to the heavens and to earth, allowing you to be planted exactly where you are. With this imagery, I want you to see your heart's deepest desire out in the distance. I want you to tune into the thing in your life that you want more than anything else in this moment. Plant that thing of where you are headed out in the distance. I want you to see very clearly your heart's desire. Notice exactly what it is. I want you to imagine a beam or a ray of light or even a rope going from your heart to this thing, completely connecting, almost like neurons connecting as they reach out and grasp each other. Once that connection is made, I want you to notice a path lighting up, a very straight path, unfolding beneath the feet and connecting to the very thing that you want. And as you walk and pull yourself along this rope or this string, your heartstrings, I want you to continue to make your way along the path. There may be steps, very clear steps that you are needing to take. And as you make your way closer to your heart's desire, notice if there are any obstacles that have stood in your way. There might be symbolism that appears that shows you in a symbolic figure. It might just be a big rock or a boulder. But imagine whatever obstacle is between you and the thing you desire appears. I want you to notice what it is and name it. Maybe it has wording written across telling you exactly what it is. Once you see exactly what it is, I want you to imagine that you have an easy way to dissolve it. This can appear in different ways. You can maybe touch it and watch it disintegrate. can magic erase it like a whiteboard eraser. Whatever calls to you of how you would like to dissolve this obstacle, do that very thing. Whatever resources you might need to counteract that thing, let them appear. Just like in a video game where you can drop in your resources, your tools, whatever is needed here. Feel free to offer self-compassion for this obstacle having been there at all in the first place. And continue to energetically remove that thing. Once it's completely gone, continue to make your way along that path. Allowing yourself to see any other obstacle that has been in your way. Maybe taking this another layer deep. When this new obstacle appears and you recognize it for what it is, again, imagine whatever tools or resources you need to dissolve this, to solve it. Let it be fun, let it be easy. Healing doesn't need to be hard. Just let it dissolve in a fun way. Continue to make your way along that path with whatever tools you need, obliterating any blocks that stand in your way. Let yourself get closer and closer, dissolving any obstacles until you have made your way into this new reality. Grant yourself permission to feel what it feels like to actually have this thing that you have been longing for. Let it be there in real time. Experience it from the inside out. Knowing that you've always been worthy, that this thing that you wanted has always wanted you, that it was meant for you, and that's why your heart called out for it. Just allow it to be. Let that path roll up like a scroll and dissolve away, and let yourself be with the very thing that you've wanted. Stay here and bask in this feeling of finally having it as long as you'd like. Feel free to pause if you need to. Whenever you're ready, have you start wiggling your toes again. Starting to wake up the body. Feel what it feels like to be inside of this new body, having what you were meant to have. Rotate the ankles. Notice the lower legs. Feel free to rock the knees or bounce the knees. Rotate the hips side to side. Feel into the belly. Maybe rotate the rib cage. Roll the shoulders. Rock the neck side to side. And whenever you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. Awesome. If there were any obstacles that you had a hard time breaking through and you need a one-on-one session or would like to do group clearings with us, feel free to check out those options below.